So today for Going for Chrome, we're going to be doing quite a bit of things, just random things, trying to get this car done and ready for paint. So stay tuned. Everything changes. So the first thing that we need to get done is getting all this flaky stuff, or the undercoating of the car, done. See, it's just flaking off from welding it. It caught on fire a couple times, which is fine, but I don't want to rust right there, so we're going to cover that back up with some paint, and then I'll get back to y'all. So I just got done painting underneath the car and scrubbing it, taking away all the extra crap that was just going to be falling off of it. So that's all sanded, and I also had to paint and scrub away some of the stuff right there where it's all glossy, just due to the fact that, well, we welded right there and some of the undercoating was coming off. So that's now done. Now on to the other task. For this next part of the video, we're probably going to be dealing with mainly the inside of the car, mainly removing the seats, removing the top side of these seat belts, try to get them out of the way, or maybe even remove them all. Probably remove them all and just throw them in the center just to get them out of the way so we don't get overspray on them. And then also putting the AC back in, that side right there, dealing with wiring, and try to tuck that through. So let's get to that. Since we got the seats out, we're going to start wiring up the trunk, removing the seats, and that's going to probably end the AC over there, and the ECU, need to put that back together. But at least let me show you what we're going to do next. So when I was welding in the cage and the bars, I had to cut this wire just to get out of the way so it wouldn't melt. So now I'm going to actually connect these wires right here, and I'm going to solder them back in. I just like strong connections, especially the back tail lights. I need to have those on no matter what, and wiring them back together by soldering them would probably be the best result. So let's get to it.
Here we go.
Through that last clip, you saw me wire all this up, and I wired it all up, and it actually turned out pretty good. I put some electrical tape around it to make it, insulate a little bit, and it came out perfect. Which this is a test run for all this stuff, on all this wiring on the side that's going to be routed on that. So that's going to be perfect. Next, we're going to be removing these seat belts. I need to remove them because this is going to be painted, and I just want to move it out of the way and leave it inside the car because I'm going to mask all this off or put plastic around it, but I don't need this to be painted, so let's do that. So I just got the seat belts removed from both sides, as you can tell, but I got some sad news. So I was dumb and did not remove the seat belt when I was welding right there, and melted this. So another $30 wasted away, but luckily just ordered one, coming in a couple days. So that's always a great thing, but sucks that I just wasted money because of my stupidity. So always remove stuff that's plastic right next to where you're welding. Oh well. So off camera, I got the ECU in. It wasn't in. I had to remove it when I was welding. Didn't want to catch it on fire because, well, I need it. And then, excuse me. Then also, I spray painted, put a heavy coat of spray paint on both sides of the floor panels. And that's due to the fact, well, it was showing a little bit of rust, and the best way that I know how to protect it, other than, you know, buying the correct stuff, is spray paint over it. It's gonna, you know, kill all the oxygen that was gonna go into it. So, killed it in a sense, but hopefully that'll work. Now I'm gonna try to get my air conditioning back in to the car, and that's gonna be a little bit difficult, but I'm gonna try my best. So I ended up getting my AC back in, which is a miracle. There's just 3 bolts that hold it on. There's one way up there, right there where my finger is. There's 1 bolt. There's the clip right there. 2 lines that are right there, and then another 2 right down there, right where my fingers are pointing, which is amazing that it even went in. So I got that in. Now it's time to put the dash back in, and which should be easy, and the steering linkage, which is just 2 bolts right there. So let's get it. And just like that, the dash is in. So I'm pretty excited about this. The dash is finally in, and the steering column. So it's going to be better steering when we push this out and try to blow all the stuff off of it, you know, the dust and whatnot. This is pretty exciting to me because that means stuff is finally getting done, accomplished. You know, it's the midway point of the project. There's a lot more to do, but it's finally, you know, wrapping up in the sense. You know, stuff is going back on instead of coming off. So next I'm going to be working on all the bolt-ons, mainly like inside the engine bay, those, and well, these headlight covers, and it's going to be pretty easy. As you can tell, the paint's just kind of peeling right off. That's just due to the person that first painted the headlight covers. It's old paint, so what do you expect? And then also this stuff, you know, where I messed up the first time, so I have to go back and redo it, which is fine. So I'm gonna get working on that, and then I'll get back with y'all. Well, after many hours of sanding and just trying to get everything just right in the sense, well, just right as in for painting, I sanded everything down to where I thought it was good enough. This one I know I'm gonna have issues with, but I'm gonna try my best. Hopefully it'll work. And we got them hung up, wiped down. Same over there. If it will focus. But yeah, we got that all hung up. So I'm gonna spray paint it for the second time, and let's see if this works. So I just got done spraying everything wrinkle black. I'm gonna let it sit for probably a day or 2 without like messing with it. The wrinkle black is already kicking in some spots, if you can see it right there, right in that angle. Ooh, just touched it, but which is awesome for me. Down below, it's turning out pretty good too. So pretty excited, and got this side done too. I might need to do another coat, hopefully not. I think I sprayed it pretty well. I don't know why I went with wrinkle black. I just thought it would probably be the best for how damaged this stuff was and everything else. Oh, I wasn't even getting into the shot, but I even did this line, which you're only going to see part of it anyways. So it's going to come out pretty good. I would think so, or hope so. But it's already taking effect right there. And then that's for the back. That just got thrown into the pile, and I'm fine with it. It's going to be covered up eventually because we're going to be going with an air system or bags on this car. So I was about to finish editing the video, and it's the next day, so I figured I'd at least show you how it came out after it all dried up. it actually came out pretty good. I mean, there's some areas that look better than others, but again, it's wrinkle black, so it's better than what I thought it was turn out, and good enough for me. Sprayed that all black because it was all nasty and whatnot. Probably gonna get some shit for it, but who cares? But yeah, you can tell where it's wrinkled some spots and it's just flat in others. But came out decently on everything I wanted to spray it on. So again, now this is the end of the video. I appreciate you guys watching, and here's the outro. Well, that's gonna be it for this video, y'all. I appreciate you guys watching. Next video is probably gonna be cleaning up the garage and getting it prepped for, you know, paint, because I've been sanding so much. There's a lot of dust in the area, so I gotta clean it out, vacuum, and a bunch of other stuff. But again, I appreciate you guys watching, and remember, never give up.
Invincible.